Alrighty then, Successful Indie Author, 5-Minute Focus, episode 671, Therapeutic Isolation. There's Stanley hanging out. He's had his walk already this morning. He's good. Therapeutic Isolation. Stop chasing what's causing you pain. Sometimes we get into rat races, we get into competitions, we declare that we're going to do something, and then we charge full steam ahead. Sometimes that causes us pain because our initial intent behind it may have been ill-conceived, may have been driven by spite or some other emotion, and all of a sudden you're working really, really hard at something that's causing you a great deal of pain and anguish. I suggest you don't do that. Being an adult means being able to stand up and say, maybe I don't want to do this. Maybe I'm in the wrong race. Instead of the marathon, let's go with a 10K and let's run the 10K, because that's something that it makes me feel good. It's something that I can achieve. It's something that helps me be better, as opposed to a marathon. I used to run 10Ks, and then hey, a half marathon came available. It's like, yeah, let's run that. I can do that. Guess what? At 10 miles, my legs said, I don't want to run this anymore. Okay, I was happy that I made it 10 miles, but those last 3.1 miles were significantly painful, and I vowed never, ever to run that far ever again, and I didn't. And that was 35 years ago. Hooray for me! If I want to go 13 miles, I'll drive. All right, so stop chasing what's causing you pain. Is it the chase that's driving you? And sometimes that's a good thing. Or is it social pressure? Hey, everybody I know is doing this, so I guess I need to do that too. Jump on board and start doing something and realize that this isn't really for me, but all my friends are doing it. Don't let social pressure drive you into a place where you're not happy. And you can be challenged, and sometimes that's uncomfortable, but that's different than being just downright unhappy or causing you pain, thinking about, oh my God, I have to go to this again tonight. They meet every week, and it's getting worse and worse. Stop. Don't cause yourself that pain if it's not driving you toward a goal that you want to achieve. So find out what drives you, and this is the hard conversation that you need to have with yourself. Is it external validation? Is it somebody else's idea of what you need to do, like social pressure? Or is it internal, that you failed somewhere in your past, or you see what you did as a failure, and you're trying to get someplace new, and that trying is hard, but is it physical pain if you have the right goal? And this is where understand your goal, embrace your goal, and know what helps get you there, and know what doesn't. If driving towards this one thing that you're doing doesn't get you there, then don't do it. I know, it sounds simple. Hey, okay, I'm just not going to do it. No. Sometimes it's really hard because of that social pressure, because of sometimes how you feel when you're with your group of friends. You don't want to leave that. But maybe you can find something else that's healthier for you and healthier that you can bring them along for the ride. So authors have too much or too little isolation. So if you don't do this thing with your friends, what do? You sit at home alone, you stew, you watch Netflix, you can't get entertained by anything, you start getting miserable. Well, what's causing you more pain? You have to find your happy place, a happy medium where you get what you want in regards to your goal, even if it makes you a little uncomfortable, as opposed to something that's just painful to do, but everybody else is doing it. Like your mom used to say, hey, if they jump off a bridge, are you going to as well? Yes, some of us have jumped off bridges into streams and rivers. And no, it's not something you really should do, even if your friends are doing it. So what's the right balance between being alone, isolated, and being with a group that's positive, that makes you feel better and makes you be better? The big thing that you want is to be a better person, meeting your goals by driving towards them. So stop chasing what's causing you pain, because that's not healthy. Being uncomfortable, being challenged, that's probably the better term. If you're challenged and it makes you work harder, that's a good thing. Look for what challenges you, not what makes you uncomfortable, not what makes you puts you in pain, and drive for that. And if your friends are doing one thing, find what you can bring them into that helps you. All right. Hopefully that helps. Peace, fellow humans. Oh, and by the way, subscribe to our YouTube channel. I put it at the bottom of this listing of things. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join us. Make sure you don't miss any of these. Peace, fellow humans.